Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, dear friends. I hope that you're all okay. I hope that you're okay, that you're all with me tonight, Friday, 24th of September, all together, all holding hands. Thank you all for joining from all parts of the world. So, tonight we're going to talk about a very important subject, which is that we need to understand that the relationship between us and creation is about love, not about punishing and suffering and things like that. And this is where most people are stuck. Most people are stuck in the idea that when something difficult happens to them, it is like God punishing them or like God giving them a very bad moment or something like that happening. And that actually God is out there, sending commands to us on what to do and sending good vibes or bad vibes. This has to change completely because we have the power from within to hold our life. But first, we're going to do together a Yanur mantra using the tempura, so the sound system. Good evening, Kuno. Thank you for joining. So, for your enjoyment, we're going to do the Yanur mantra. So, remember, it goes into 5 lines: Yanur, 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 Yanur al-Rahim, Yanur al-Kareem. Okay? So, just sit back, enjoy yourself, relax yourself. I'll start the tempura, which is an Indian instrument that gives us the rhythm. So, just sit down and relax and enjoy, grounded, and we go. يا نور الرحيم يا نور الكريم. So lovely to have you. So lovely to have you all. So it's very important that we know that we are not victims. So many people live as victims. It's unbelievable. I mean, and with the fear that was triggered recently, it's just gone beyond control. Like, when I see people living as victims, I just want to get out of my car and say, just stop it. So people, they go into the victim side without even realizing. So you need to really observe yourself. You need to really observe everything that happens in your life, not to fall into victimhood. So let's say you start doing something, it does not work out, or you tried very hard at somebody in your family not to take the poison and they took it, and then you feel horrible. Okay, no. At every step, we have to take the power back. People also think that, all the time there's this God energy there punishing them because they were bad and this good and so on. What happens is there's a love relationship with creation. And the love relationship is what we started exploring last week, which is that there is a universal cosmic law of increasing. So if you're going in a positive circle, it will increase the positivity, and if you go in the negative circle, it will increase the negativity. You just cannot stay stuck, yeah? You have to evolve all the time. So start analyzing in your life at what time you are behaving like a victim. Things are like that. This is how it is. This is how it's been for so long. This is how people do it. This is a victim attitude. At any one moment, when you are not able to challenge yourself, at any one moment when you're not able to find the positivity even of something that looks quite tough, you need to challenge yourself. Because people are driven into having fear from God. Most people who connect with God, they actually have fear, you know. I used to talk to some people who supposedly are very religious, and they said to me, do you not fear God? Why would I want to fear him? He is love. Do you understand the concept? So for a lot of people who follow the system, the connection with God, the belief system, it's more a belief system than a heart system. You want to connect with creation from your heart. They believe that, if they don't do something good, there's a guy up there called God who will send thunder on them. This is not how it is. We have to be in love with God because God loves us. This is something very deep to work on. We have to create this connection which is positive. And we have to realize that through the ages, through generations and generations, negative energy forms, demons, others, went into our bodies, went into the family lines, and they don't like to connect with God. They don't want the children to connect with God. Just realize that. If you are in this connection moment in your heart, even if you are going through difficulty, great difficulty, and we are all, it is really very difficult time. You find a way that it's okay. We're going through this. It's just a test. We're going through it. And that gives us huge strength. Huge strength. Roxanne is saying God's love is eternal. His light is ever bright. He has no enemies because his love is so strong. Demons deceive us to pretending to be God. Absolutely. Absolutely, Roxanne. And remember, lovely people, this is our forum together every Friday. It's a forum. It's a spiritual circle. So we all get together and we all share things. So feel free to share what you have in your heart. Feel free to share what's going on. Many people think all of this is bullshit. That, why are you connecting with God and doing all these prayers and feeling positive? It does not work. It does. It's the essence of everything. Only you have to really feel it from your heart. And you have to connect from your heart. It does not work to meditate, do mantras and prayers, and then act in a way that is contrary. So we talk about the positivity and not being a victim. And one of us might go outside and say, oh, they got me again. It's this idea of they got me again means that you are a victim. Or you are at work and there's like, yeah, they all had a meeting and I was not included. That is that you are a victim. Now, if in fact there was a meeting and you're not included, you have to reason. Okay, you're not included because maybe you did not need to belong to that meeting. But if indeed there's a problem and they don't like you, then just leave. But don't be a victim. The victim is the worst. Because this victim is basically saying, okay, it is tough and I have to live this horrible life. I meet all the time people, all the time people who are there who are stuck in this negativity. And it destroys their souls. And it is sad, but this is what they do. So how we gonna change this? By knowing that the connection with creation, the covenant, the sacred covenant, it is true. Those of you who have worked with me and who have manifested in the most difficult situations and who have had turnarounds in the most difficult situations, you know that I am telling you the truth because you have experienced it. And this is the best way when you experience it. So don't be a victim, not only on a mind level, but also on a heart level. Don't get disheartened because others are not following, because others are opposing. Don't get disheartened. We are going through a very difficult time. And there's another couple of years. We're half done. We'll have another half in front of us. Don't give up. Don't give up on how you live. Your idea of how your life should be is the most important thing. What other things does not matter. It does not matter because you are in charge of your life. Comment. Say what you think. Remember, this is our forum. I am so grateful. Thank you that you all took your time tonight on a Friday to make this spiritual circle a very special one and a strong one. My heart has begun to open again, and now I feel more connected to my heart. It was a closed space for a long time because a demon came into my life. I was deceived. This is so true. This is so true. A lot of people don't want to even understand it, but this is so true. Every day I deal with people who are struggling. I deal with people who have eyesight issues, yet they are taking too much alcohol. And when the alcohol is destroying their eyes, they cannot understand there's something diabolical coming in the middle and stopping them from healing. I meet people who have lots of money, but they are living a horrible relationship. They cannot find the power to leave the toxic relationship. This is hell. And at the key of every hell, there's a demon. There's a demon that says to them, yes, you are stuck in this relationship and you have to suffer. Yes, you are stuck with the alcohol relationship and you have to suffer. Yes, your condition as a human is to be a victim. Only a demon will say this to humans. Because an angel will always say, you are the most beautiful rainbow. Find your angel. We all have an angel sitting on the right hand side and a demon on the left. And the demon is trying to pull us the wrong direction. And don't laugh at it. And don't laugh at it. When I see all these people destroyed, their life cut to pieces because they are living this victim life, they cannot get out of it. Only a demon can plan something like that for them. But if you collapse into being humble, saying, God, I am your daughter, I am your child, this is all what I can do today, guide me, help me. The moment you connect with God, you heal. In your own way. There is 1 million people, there's 1 million ways of connecting with God. But do it with purity, integrity, and sincerity. And kick out all toxins from your life. Alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, all out of your life. All of it. It's time now. And put the code orange, as I explained to you before, in your house to protect you. Remember the orange cross?